Did you notice how many airplanes today?
Yeah, a lot
I can't believe it. Is it really happening, Oscar? Is it really happening? I want to travel again!
Me too.
You too?
Me too. Yeah.
If you could travel today, where would you go?
Disneyland.
Disneyland?
Yeah.
Okay. I have an idea! We can go to the airport. We can go take a look, see if it's busy, if people are really traveling. This is even a cool idea for a video. I can even use it to give them advices about how to take an epic photo on your first trip after a lockdown. What do you think? Do you have any plans for today?
No.
Are you 100% sure?
No.
It's so exciting! Let's go! Hi, I just got off at airport station. Today we're going there to see what is going on. My husband was supposed to come with me, but apparently he had some extra work to do, so... It's just me and you today. Oh my goodness. It looks like I'm going for real somewhere. So where do you guys want to go when finally international travel restrictions will be lifted? Do you picture yourself on a tropical beach or enjoying an on-the-road trip? Wow, that's my favorite. Well, whatever your plan is, your first trip after lockdown will be absolutely epic. And I'm going to tell you some tips to take some epic photos for your journey. Especially if you want to post them on social media, this will help you to gain more followers, more comments, and especially to get more interactions, because they're gonna look at your picture and they're not just going to say, huh, nice, cool. They're gonna say, whoa, this picture is awesome. I don't even know why, but I just love it. Are you ready to know how? Do you usually take photos this way? Well, stop doing so. When you're capturing picture like this, what you're doing is capturing everything, all the details, and you put them in the photo. But the viewer's eyes gets confused and it doesn't know where to look, and the photo doesn't stand out because the person who's looking at your photo doesn't notice any difference at all from what he's used to see with his own eyes on an everyday basis. So it doesn't matter if you have an expensive camera or just your phone, as so long as you know how to take picture. So here comes tip number one. Before taking a picture, you want to have a look around and start looking for leading lines. Now, leading lines are absolutely everywhere. It can be the sidewalk, it can be a repetition of objects, it can be the bench, it can be a wall, it can be the street itself. Everything that makes a line, use it for your picture. For example, in this shot, I used the lines created by the red bricks on the wall. Those lines tell you exactly where to look, which is me or whatever other subject you want to put in the photo. In this other shot instead, I used the stairs handrail. Move the camera toward that line in order to fit that line in the frame in a symmetric way so that it is pointing at the subject. But now, take a look at these two pictures. The first one has been taken using both handrails, creating two leading lines pointing at me, which is cool. I'm telling you where I want you to look. In the second one, we have, again, the two leading lines plus something different. Now, if you feel that the second one is a cool picture, but you don't know why, well, Listen up, you're showing the subject from a low angle perspective. In the meanwhile, you are also cutting out a lot of details in the background that were too distracting for the viewer's eyes. We're not ants, we cannot walk every day with our eyes at the ground level. We're not even birds, so we cannot see the world from up high. That's what you want to do with a picture. You want to show them something different, a different perspective. You can go watch the short movie I made. It's called The Package. There I had a lot of fun playing with perspective. I moved the camera and I put it everywhere, trying to show things from a different angle. Link up here. I also going to put the link in the description below. You can definitely go check that out. Now in the next one instead that I took in the airport, where I used the conveyor belt's edge at the baggage claim area is a leading line. When you're taking a picture and you move yourself and you move the camera, there's always a chance that you can spot something fantastic that you didn't even know or think that you were going to capture. In this case, for example, the neon lights in the background were reflected on the conveyor belt, which I would never have seen if I was not down on the floor. Even though I am a big fan of low angle perspective, and you can absolutely see that in my pictures. If you go take a look to my Instagram page, you will see how much I like to play with the leading lines and combine them with low angle perspective or framing and light, creating these smoothie pictures. But you can also take pictures from up high. So before taking a picture, again, take a look around you and use whatever it's around you that can take you a few inches higher, like a bench, or you can climb on a wall, or if there's a chair available, or stairs. When I was at the airport station, I realized there were 2 levels. So what I did was climbing those stairs and going up, trying to look for a spot to shoot a photo from up high looking down low. And instead of taking a picture like this, I started to look for something where I could shoot from. I found this great rectangle created by the handrail, and I decided to shoot through it. And here is the result. A completely different view from this one. Here comes the most challenging tip, which is framing. Now, framing is one of my favorite things. There's a lot to talk about framing, but what I want to tell you is something that will really trigger your creativity. You can use whatever you want, which is around you, that you can shoot through it. So it doesn't matter if you're in the countryside, like right now I am. You can use flowers, branches of the trees. If you're in a urban environment, you can use literally everything. Just use your imagination. You can use cars to frame someone in the middle, or buses, fences, gates, a sliding door of a metro, bench armrest. Everything is available and it's out there. You just have to find it and be creative. That's one of the most important things, and have fun. And if you think that really there's nothing around you that you can use to frame a subject, well, you can use something that you are carrying. For instance, in this capture, I decided to go with my backpack straps and I just shot through it. The result talks by itself. Let's wrap this up. I don't want to take a lot of your time. This is a video about photography, but the real meaning I want to convey to you is to push yourself to do new things. Try to look at things from a different perspective. Get out of your comfort zone. Try to explore, and that's the only way. I mean, talking about life, not only about photography, it's the only way to see what you're capable of and to be unique. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, especially if you learned something new. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. There are more coming up, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm going home. Let's see if my husband is still working.
Super busy and walking.